Hi and welcome to Rainy Day Crafting. Okay, today this is actually a commission card I'm now going to do. I've got a couple of bits ready, but it is going to still be on the Valentine's theme. But basically, the person I'm doing it for is now started working with her husband, and so they're actually putting fencing up and things. Anyway, so bear with and see what I'm going to do. First of all, I just want to do a little bit of a scene, you know, for the fields. So this is just a stencil. If you haven't got a stencil, you could possibly just put some colour on, whatever. So I tend to quite like, you know, the masking tape you get. I think this is quite good. So anyway, hopefully this is in the right place. It's about right, because obviously that one, oh, might be just bubbled up. There's part of a piece there. Piece there, and piece there. It doesn't have to be stuck down ridiculously. Okay, so I'm just going to get those few bits. I'm going to use a little bit of mowed lawn. Now these are on the market. They are quite good. I don't use them ever so much. I sort of use that on my daubers. So let's have a greeny one that I've got there. I haven't used them for ages, so they're probably gone pretty dry. Always have another piece of cardboard or something to try with it, okay? Because, you know, if you end up putting too much on, let me just show you. Oh no, it's quite all right. Okay, she says, and she does it again. Right, so what I'm going to do, I need a bit more, and I think maybe you know, unfortunately where I keep my distressed oxides, they are above a radiator, which probably is not the best place, is it? Oh no, it just moved. Hopefully we haven't wrecked what I'm doing. Didn't quite, because this is, oh, hang on. Bear with a minute, that might still be all right. Hold on. I possibly will cut the edge of the card off anyway. Right, let's just do it again. Doesn't have to be blended wonderful, because obviously, like in a field, although you could probably put a bit of brown on here to make it look a bit more realistic than just sort of green, but there. That's absolutely ideal for what I want. This is direct distressed oxide mowed lawn, but if you haven't got that, some paints, some colouring, whatever. Okay, right. I tend to then just wash these out in my bathroom, actually, because there's a room next door, and leave them to dry. Right, fingers crossed this will come off okay. As much as I reuse things, I don't think I can that. Right, let's have a little look. Not bad. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, this is on a card. This the card I'm going to use is just a typical, I think it's probably a 6x6 card. Not the textures one, because I often use the textures one, but this is that. And this is going to go on the front here. So I might just cut the edge off, but I'll have to do that if I'm going to before I do the other bits. Right, that's that. Now, the speckledy hen colour. Let's just make it so it's a little bit just want to put a bit of colour there. Oh yeah, they've obviously got to work through rain and shine. So didn't want loads of colour on there, so I've got to be careful I don't blend into the green that's there. Do you know what, that's enough. Okay, so there we go. That's that, and that's ready to clean out. Now, I did vaguely get some of these together earlier. These, I think, are either those coffee sticks that you have. I'm a great one for recycling. And what I'm going to do, hopefully it's going to work well. I've already put some double-sided tape on these like that. I'm going to be putting those on there like that, yeah, and then I'm going to use, look at these are seriously old. My mum was sorting out her box. I love my sewing, which I've not, although this is called Rainy Day Crafting, I've not done any sewing yet, but I intend to, okay, of other things. And these are some right old ones, look. But I reckon, although, you know, they do with the wires, but these should go quite well. So I'm fingers crossed it's going to work. So for this to fit onto the card, just make sure your hands are nice and clean, Sarah. I might just need to cut that down just a tinsy wincy bit, although it's sort of given an edge. No, do you know what, actually, because it's given an edge, I might actually literally leave that as it is, which wouldn't be too bad. So now here's the moment of truth. I wonder if I can just pull, I stuck these on a little while ago, although this was like, I was using up some of my supplies, and this was almost like a material double-sided. I don't know if it's going to be strong enough, because it's, oh, there you go, can you sort of see it's almost got, I wonder if I can just pull that back a bit on each of them. I want to look like as if this is the fencing going up the field. So oh, it's come off completely now, but I mean the tape I used, this one's a little bit grotty to be fair, but I just thought I'm trying to use up, you know, some of your bits and pieces you have around before I've got sort of a good supply of fresh new. Right, so there we go. I reckon actually that would be quite good. Okay, this is looking more like rope, but there you go. Sometimes, you know, when you're trying to do something realistically, we have to like improvise a little bit too, don't we? So let's have a look at my scissors. I'm hoping what I'm going to do is going to work. There you go. If not, it could end up being. So I'm going to put that there. And maybe that there. And then I'm hoping I'm actually going to be able to stick them down and then pull the rope through it. So if I just put this one to the edge, because that was where that line's gone a little bit. On there. Don't know how good this is. If it's not quite straight, because it is all about precision in the job they're doing, that'll possibly cause a little bit of a laugh too, won't it? So if I just do that there, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to, that's exactly what I want to do, potentially pull it. There you go, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Oh, that worked well, brilliant. Stick them down. I don't know if I've got scissors. I might leave them a minute or two to sort themselves out. Then I was going to put another one here, which again, sort of cover up that side. Fortunately, this one will be picked up, because not that these sticks are very heavy, but there's a little bit of, you know, if it was going through the post. But anyway, that worked okay. So I'm hoping I'm going to be able to cut them off. So for the time being, let's see if I can cut them down. Oh, these scissors don't look like they'd cut butter. I was a nurse for lots of years, and I think these are my old nursing scissors. Okay, not too bad. There you go. Yeah, I'm actually quite pleased with that. There is, am I going to be able to cut these down? I don't know. So there you go. This again is, you know me, I don't do an awful lot on my cards. I sort of often think less is more. But anyway, this is so it's looking like, well, I think it does look like fields. Stuck that one on there, stuck that one on there, stuck one on there, stuck one on there. That's fine. And that looked like they've actually stuck on there quite nicely. What I'm now going to try and do, and not muck up, but maybe I could then put little bits of grass, sort of tufty bits of grass, as if it's then grown. If it mucks up, you always have to have another plan, don't you? Right, where are some strong? I want some strongish scissors, I think, for this to happen. Hey, I'll have to pick them up later, but oh, that worked perfectly right. That's okay. And again, oh, there you go. Worked okay. And maybe just this little bit. You pick the bits that have just gone flying across my room. That's okay. No, I'm quite happy with that. Now, because it's going to be a Valentine's card to them, I've already done these earlier, generally just to sort of make it a quicker card. And so I cut out from one of these dies. It's one of these Neston dies. The next card I plan to do is using the whole pile of Neston dies, okay? So watch for the next one. That'll be coming out in a couple of days. So this, I don't know how well you can see, it's got a stitched edge. If I look there, bit of a stitched edge. I'm going to have that there. Yeah. And obviously working together, you are my happy, maybe on the fence. Yeah. So I'm going to put that on there. I've cut this out of a little shaped. I think I'll just cut it like this is. Sometimes you will find long scissors, if you're doing just a little tip, it'll make it nice and neat. Okay, where if you try and do it with little scissors, it can look a little bit bitty. Might just cut that off there so it sort of match. Here we go, long bit just on the edge. I don't know whether it needs to go there or there. I'm going to have that there, which am I happy? So again, it's not the busiest of cards. Oh, the ones I did do earlier to show you, I don't know how well you can see that. That's just literally been printed up, or stamped up, I should say, without being embossed. But as you can see, the embossed look, which actually is on the Valentines, I just think it gives it a better look. So there we go. That's that. That's that. I would now put some, raise that up on there. Got hair on there from somewhere. I don't know where it's come from. Oh, well. Stick. Whoops. Maybe there. Like I say, it's a commission card, so the recipient will totally get what it's all about. And this just, I think this one's a new one. Okay, well this again, stuck to my finger, is foam. Let's just pop that on the back here. I think that should just fit just nicely. I say the fact this card isn't going through the post, I mean, there's not that much to it, but you know, you have to think that these days, don't you, if you're making cards. This postage is enough. Oh, I might have said this on one of my other videos. I sent a couple of cards, a new home card and unfortunately a bereavement card. And would you believe it got mangled in the post office? All the recipient, I put 2 in an envelope. The recipient ended up with an empty envelope. How annoying is that? To be fair, it's the first time I'm aware of that happening. So you are my happy, okay? So what do you think? it's, like I say, it's a commissioned card. You might think, well, really? But because it's to do with fencing fields and things like that, the recipient will totally get this. So now what I'm going to do is, oh, can't find the other tape now. Hold on. It's the same one. I didn't really want to raise that up. Okay, I could put glue on this. I'd rather have, I didn't really want to raise it up. That's going to fit exactly on there. Do you know what? I would have put it up with some double-sided tape, which is exactly what I'm going to do. But if you can imagine that's stuck on there, rather than keep you on here just showing you how I'm doing double-sided tape. There we go. So, a happy Valentine's. Maybe just to give it a little bit of colour. I don't know. Sometimes I'm a great believer in less is more. Maybe another little heart on there. Oh, I'm not sure really if it needs it. You're my happy. Yeah, maybe actually on there, as if it's on the post. Yeah, so a little bit of glue, a little bit of double-sided tape on the post or in the field. Actually, I think it probably perfectly right just on there. And leave that to dry. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. Till the next time, thank you very much. Cheers.